Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Alex Calise and I'm reporting live from NAMM today, and I'm talking with Kim and Mark from Earthboard. Hello guys, how you doing?
Doing great, how are you?
Great.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, firstly, congratulations. It's been a year since your inception, I guess you could say. Where are you guys located?
We're based here in Nashville, in the Music City.
Okay. Oh, in the Music City, fantastic. So, in terms of what you guys are introducing this year at the NAMM show, what can we expect?
So we have two products. I'll tell one and you can tell the other because he's the musician geek of the family. So a lot of our people were really excited when they saw our Earthboard with the light that is displayed underneath it because there aren't any pedal boards that do that. So we got to thinking and said, let's give them something even sexier. So we're introducing the Earthboard Light Show. The Earthboard has now the capability to do multiple lights, and you can do different light patterns, you can change the colors, and it's just something kind of fun. We call it the Earthboard Light Show for the pedals.
The other thing since Winter NAMM, at Winter NAMM we introduced a system called the Lifeline, and it's really creating a modular system for pedal boards. So instead of buying one big pedal board, I can now buy two pedal boards and use them either together or separately off the same battery, which was a game changer for us. So we did that at Winter NAMM. Summer NAMM, we also made improvements to we call them gravity boots, the trays that hold the pedals. Those have been improving our battery as a better battery, sleeker and more efficient.
Also launched at this show the CrossSport patch cable. So one of the challenges, again, with conventional pedal boards is that you have to connect your top row of pedals to the bottom row with a long cable. Nobody can ever find the right size. It's adding more cables to the system, which we were trying to eliminate. So we built it into the board. Now the pedal gets plugged right into the side of each end that it's on for the in and out of the power and eliminated the mess.
That's just an absolute game changer. I can't say that I've ever seen any other pedal board company do anything like that. Are you guys basically the only one in existence as far as you know?
Yes, we are, and we have patents on everything that we do. Our goal is to try to simplify and minimize hassle for the musician. Our tagline is so you can focus on the music, not the setup. So everything we do is trying to think about what is the hassle of what they're doing and how do we eliminate that.
And how do you attach the actual pedals to the board?
So basically, as Kim mentioned, it's all about rare earth magnets. So the parent company is called Rare Earth Music. And so we think of innovative ways to use magnets for music-related products. This was our first product. So the pedals attach to the board using magnets, and they connect to steel rails that are zinc-plated, and you could hold that board upside down and nothing would move. So they're very strong, and that's a great way to attach things.
In terms of the battery life, what is the battery life like on the board?
Well, so these batteries are really cool, super long lasting, which is of course what everybody wants to hear. At Winter NAMM, we connected 3 boards that had 18 pedals on for 6 hours straight. So I don't know of any gig that would outlast the battery.
Yeah.
Definitely will.
The battery technology is so good now. I think it is really a game changer musically, and these are fabulous in terms of duration. And I'm a player, so I'll play a gig, and my record is 12 hours on a single battery with one full pedal board. So
now there is one other thing, because people do get nervous about going 100% to battery, and so everybody was asking, well, what happens if I didn't charge my battery? What if I lose my battery in the middle of a gig? I don't know how that would happen, but we do have what we call a backup boot, and it enables the board to be powered through electricity into the wall. Most musicians will not want to do that because they're going to love the clean sound that they get using a battery. It's an isolated power source, and it's really clean, no annoying wall hum and noise interference, but it's there, and so people buy them, but they don't want to use them.
Tell me a little bit about the background of the engineer that you guys work with who helped to put this together. Can you tell me a little about how you got started with everything?
Sure. So we're a company of 3 partners. 2 of them are here, and our third is Frank Boxberger. Frank is an engineer by education, but he's a brilliant-minded guy. He comes up with more innovations. We can't keep up with all his ideas. So it started with him. He'd made some designs, and he's coming up with newer things. So as a company, we're fairly young. We're excited to introduce magnetic-based, for lack of another term, musical equipment, including instruments that will blow your mind.
Tell us about the special.
Absolutely. So just for the 4 days of NAMM, 50% off everything.
Is there anything else that that you find to be, extremely innovative about the pedal board that other pedal boards aren't doing right now?
Yeah, I think from the innovative standpoint is portability. I don't know if we hit on portability. I can pick up an entire pedal board fully powered and walk across NAMM, set it down and plug into an amp, and it's fully powered. And so that convenience and portability is really nice. And we also using that lifeline to adjust the geometry, if you will, of where your space is, because we've all played gigs at tiny spaces, and we don't have the room to put our pedal board. But now with a modular system, you can shape it to the space you're playing in, and that's huge. I think as a musician to have the flexibility and portability.
And really the cobweb of cords that we've eliminated, I tell everybody, you can finish your gig and you will be having a beer while your buddies are still unplugging stuff, because you just pick up your board and walk off. So
yeah, so you can basically have the same amount of time like as the vocalist getting off the stage, right?
That's right.
I'm speaking from experience. Well, thank you guys so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to add that everybody should know about for the NAMM show this year?
Yeah, check out our website. It's earthboardmusic.com, and we're all about customer service, so contact us if you have questions about anything. And lastly, our FAQs, all the questions that you may have, there are FAQs on the website.
And there's some YouTubes, and we're at booth 960.
That's right.
60, you got to check it out.
Yes.
Awesome.